fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to DFW Metal Mayhem, the most brutal podcast in the Metroplex. And I am here with one of the big three of Texas death metal, motherfucking Interment.
Ah, what's up?
Dude, alright guys, introduce yourselves and what you do in the band, please.
I'm Ivan, I play drums.
Brandon, vocals and bass.
America played guitar.
This is the most brutal three-piece you have ever witnessed in your fucking life. There's no, like, the first time I saw you guys, I forgot what exact show it was, but I do know that y'all played super late, like 1 in the morning, and then like Morgan was right after you, and they played till like fucking Reno's closed. I think it was the Dungeon Benefit show last year.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
And I don't think Nathan saw you guys ever either, because I was like, I don't know, I know I was really drunk that night, and I was talking to him like, dude, I love the name, look at that fucking banner, it's cool as shit, and like I'll start playing like, dude, that old man is brutal as fuck, his vocals is like a fucking sledgehammer just like getting smashed into like a brick wall over and over again.
Oh yeah.
So why don't we get the history of Interment, like Interment 101, like humble beginnings, and I mean shit. Oh, y'all probably play like Joe's Garage and shit, right? Oh, fuck yeah.
Started out at Joe's Garage.
Hell yeah. So so why don't we just get all this good history
Well,
shit?
the year was 1991.
Whoa.
Brandon had dark hair at the time.
Wasn't quite as old back then.
But we were a four-piece, and we were thrash, kind of. We were starting to cross over to the death metal, but eventually we got there.
We were lucky to be around in the evolutionary period of death metal.
Yeah. Because that was like when you started seeing bands like Cannibal Corpse.
Yep.
Yeah.
You had
Cannibal Corpse,
Dying Fetus.
Death, Obituary, and everybody.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. I mean.
First coming out.
Yeah, so you had so I guess in a way, with that evolution, you could probably argue that you guys were like in that very first wave. You may not have been like well known like Cannibal, but I mean like you guys were a part of that first wave, and I mean it has more impact in Texas because definitely throughout Texas, I mean TX Team is a very big label known throughout the entire state, and to be like one of the big three of that label, like God, that has to be like pretty badass. You, Gruesome cool. Fate, and Embalmed.
There was more bands back then, but they
kind of fell off the rafter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, how was the scene like back then compared to now?
Well, everything was different back then because like there wasn't any social media. You know? And so you couldn't hear about bands like you do now. Just log on to your computer and you can, back then it was all about tape trading, fanzines. It's hard to get outside of your town,
Yeah. Because you had to like trade tapes, and not only that, you'd have to fucking go around to like your fucking like local grocery store or something. Like, hey, can I post this flyer on the door or something? Or like go to like a local gas station or diner and just like try to throw out these flyers.
We actually make copies, physical copies.
Oh yeah, we spent a lot of time. We spent a lot of time in
a lot of quarters.
Fiesta and Kinko's,
putting them on cars.
Yeah, like in like the fucking like windshield wipers and all that.
We put them at the local record stores and music stores.
Yeah, because
head shops.
Yeah, because back then that was kind of like the candy shop for like all the teenagers and shit. You go out and like you find out, because again, since there's no internet, you really didn't know when a band was going to come out with a new album. So you go and it's like, oh shit, Dying Fetus put out a new album or something like that. Fuck yeah, and like you fucking like pick it up, and I forgot who I was having this talk with. It was a client of mine in the line of work I do. And he was telling me, like, yeah, so he had a music store that he went to when he was a teenager, and he pretty much said, like, there was, like, a small corner of, like, local music, and, like, that's where he found all, like, the local rock and, like, heavy metal and all that shit, but it was, like, in, like, a far-off corner,
Right.
So like even then it was really hard because you were just shoved in the back while all the people that had like the record labels were like up in front, like these nice display cases and all that
Right.
shit. So wait, y'all were a 4-piece?
Yeah.
Oh shit! How that? So what made you decide to go from 4 to 3? Just less drama?
I'm not really sure. It's kind of just when we came back the second time, we were trying to get that 4-piece, and it never happened. And then I just kind of carried the weight of the other guitar player.
Yeah, I actually remember that because there's a video on YouTube. I think it was like y'all were playing like either 1993 or 1994.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was either just born or just about to be born when that video. I guess when that shit was filmed, and I remember someone was like, "This ain't no fucking Bon Jovi bullshit" or something like that. Shit had me rolling. And that was you singing that in that video, correct?
Yeah.
God.
More than likely, yeah.
God damn, that was insane as fuck. Because like no one could see your face, and you just had hair just going all the way down. And like I was like, God damn, this dude's voice is like the exact same. Like you just kept that shit rolling. There has to be a secret to that. I mean, because that style of vocal sounds like it could really fuck you over if you do it incorrectly.
It's that video I think where you're wearing like.
I really don't know how it happened. It's just experimental. I couldn't explain it today. But in the beginning, I'd blow out my voice for a week. We'd have band practice and I couldn't talk for a week.
Holy shit. Yeah.
And then for whatever reason, I just figured it out. It's more from here than here,
Yeah.
And
You have to find a way to like push the air out from it.
yeah.
I've been trying to do that myself. I've been getting better at it, but like it's like a learning process, I guess. That like.
You'll figure it out, and one day it'll just be like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You just gotta blow out your voice out a little bit more. But I mean, shit. One of the things I really love about watching you guys live is your fucking drumming. Like the way, like,
You're a beast.
dude, yes, but like, and you also do it in Empty Shell too, where like you're drumming. I believe, I think it's your snare or I can't quite remember, but like one of the drums. I'm not an expert. Like has that really old school death metal vibe. It's like every time you hit it, it kind of like sends like a shock through like your fucking spine. Like oh my god.
Right in that snare.
It's like that old school like snare sound that
Tight,
that kind of like emphasized like what death metal was back then. And it's cool to see you carry it on because it's like a message of like the old school like never die. This is like where it's all at.
Yeah, and it's a sound that I've kind of learned and picked up from other people, but I grew up with thrash metal too, and that was more of my upbringing and the stuff that I always heard. But when I moved to DFW and I heard these guys jam here the last few years, like 5-6 years ago, whatever, and I was like, oh my god, these guys are badass. And so whatever happened, situations happen, people leave, and I was kind of tapped on the shoulder to play, so I'm just happy to be playing with these guys.
That's badass.
Kicking ass and trying to carry that old school style with, I'm 36, I was 11 in 91 when these guys started, so not necessarily already playing music, but I was already listening to thrash, but trying to carry that old style and I'm kind of in between because I'm in between your generation and their generation, but I feel like my soul is like in their generation as far as drumming goes and all that stuff. And a lot of things, I mean, we get along pretty good, man. I think that's a real good part of being in a band.
Oh no, yeah, chemistry is the most important thing in a band. Like you have to like
Big part.
Yeah.
We click pretty good.
Yeah, you gotta get along with everyone in the band. You gotta love them like family, otherwise it's just gonna go down the shitter. Because you don't want to see, you don't want to go into practice every week and look at that one guy that you fucking hate, that you do not fucking like.
Not even fun.
No. At that point you might as well just get rid of him and find someone that could work better. But you mentioned coming back the second time, so I take it you guys have taken like 2 major like hiatuses throughout your
One big
career.
one, basically. From 94 is when we stopped. And then so 15 years we had a gap.
We didn't play it all for a long time.
Is it too much to try to ask for specifics as to why?
Kind of like we weren't expecting. It's kind of hard to say. But I didn't think I was going to come back because I thought it was kind of a grown-up thing you do when you're a teenager. Then you grow up and go get a job.
Yeah.
You don't
Quit
think
playing
about-
metal, quit being a fucking
Yeah, you
metal.
don't think about it too much.
But
But then you come back.
And then you're like, God damn, this is so much fun.
Makes me me.
So we came back and
well, they had a couple of Joe's Garage reunion
that's
shows.
what started.
So we would get, you know,
A little bug. Like we had to be a part of it.
we'd get a band together to play some songs for Joe's Garage reunion shows here and there.
That was
and then
fun.
they're like, man, fuck, man, we want to fucking do this again.
And it's cool because like you can now go up on YouTube like they're like you now find like bands doing like full sets. Like Gruesome Fate just had a video that popped up where they played in Joe's Garage. Hammer Witch, I think. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly.
Little Hammer Witch.
Yeah, them two.
There's one
My-
about him of Embalmed too, not too long ago. This one poster where
Oh,
like
shit.
Ed looks all skinny.
Oh my god.
Real thin, man. You're like, wow, this guy's.
Yeah,
My
that place was
my
great.
mom and dad actually frequented Joe's Garage back in the day. Actually, my mom's first ever like metal show was seeing Rapid Flesh Eaters back in '86.
Oh wow, dude.
Yeah, so like, hey, like mother like son, I guess.
We just figured them a few months ago. They still kicked us.
Yeah, they played Warp Beast CD release
Yeah,
show.
they played Warbeast a lot.
Drummer's insane.
Oh, Mike's a shredder on the guitar too.
Yeah, he is.
Mike Taylor.
Yeah. I actually have their album, really, really solid shit too. But like for some reason, like when I put it in my radio, like it stretches out the words. Like it's like each letter's like capitalized in space. So like it takes like a minute for it to go through Rapid Flesh Eaters, and you find out the song. By the time you find what song it is, it's already over. So you just gotta look at the fucking album. Like, what did I just listen to? Speaking of that, you guys actually throughout your career, you've released a demo on tape, like back in like. I believe it's like 93 or 94. I was looking at it on that Metalinium encyclopedia website. I was trying to do my homework. I guess I forgot everything. But I guess recently-ish, y'all released your first actual CD full-length, Still Not Dead. Which goddamn, that if you have not seen this album cover, it's fucking badass. It's like this like pregnant woman, or she looks pregnant, and it's fucking just like busting out of her vag. It's like it's super brutal. Speaking of, have you guys seen the Steinach's new shirt design?
No.
Okay.
I
You have
haven't
to.
seen the newer one than the one that you have on.
They have another one that they're selling tonight, but they showed me another shirt design on their Kobe did on his phone. You gotta ask him to see it tonight.
I'll check that out.
Oh no, yeah. If he shows you, you're gonna flip out.
I want one.
Like thing is like I fucking saw it at an IHOP when we were eating because like after that show at Diamond Jim's, like in June we all went to IHOP at like 2 in the morning, like all fucking drunk. And Kobe's like, I'm gonna show you this shirt design. I'm like, okay, cool. And like I was like in the middle like chewing my food, and like I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's good. I'm full. I'm good now. But
oh no, I gotta see it now. Makes me
Oh,
want to
no.
quit eating.
and I mean,
Probably make me hungry.
I guess let's go off on weird tangents. But to dribble back, you guys even put out a music video, a splatter for Splatter Patterns.
We did.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna want the backstory on that because that was fucking cool. like who filmed it and everything.
A guy named Ty Perkins. He has an interest to do our next video also.
Oh shit.
Ty Perkins does real good work.
I loved it.
That was way beyond all of our expectations when we did that. We didn't know we were going to end up with what it actually was.
Yeah,
when we
because
did it.
it was cool because you got like, for the type of video y'all were doing, you guys got like the perfect characters, like the really hot, like misguided, like female, like teenager type. Then you
Right.
had like the super religious like Bible thumper just coming up, preacher just
Yeah.
coming up, knocking on your door,
You
like yeah.
got to
man.
insert the Mormon missionary off in there.
Just be like, yeah, come on in, man. Like,
Cut 'em up.
yeah, and just fucking butcher him in there. Like that was so dope. And then like I don't know, like just like it being in like the empty pool was like so badass. Just like it went and like didn't even clean out or anything. Had like leaves and dirt all over and everything. But that's like that's how For me, that's how music videos should be, because you see a lot of people are now trying to like do. They're either doing just them performing with like no story, or it's like you don't see any of the performance and you see this completely weird, bloated out story that makes no sense. It's always good to have a mix of both. I've never been a fan. Like, I think Judas Priest has a musical for Gods of War, and if you've never seen it, it's like this really shitty CGI. Like, I mean shitty CGI because this was like in the 70s. So like the eyes are like this fucking big and like the women's tits are like way the fuck out here, like super unrealistic. And like when they talk, like their mouths like moving in like weird like 8-dimension figures, and it makes no sense because no mouth is supposed to move like that. I don't know. It's always good to see like good homebred like music videos. Like, I mean, essentially you guys are doing everything that every successful death metal band has been doing. I mean, it's just so wild to me because seeing you guys is actually the first time that I ever thought to myself, I'm like, fuck, locals are like better than nationals. Like
every national band is a local band somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone starts somewhere. But I mean, like, you know, that show in general, I had to leave right when the board meeting went on because I had work the next day. But I remember coming back from that show, I'm like, okay, I definitely underestimated like local heavy metal. This is fucking crazy. It was funny.
Good bands in this town.
It's nuts in this area. There is a lot of good bands around.
Even if you go a little bit south to Austin, there's Flesh Order, there's a bunch of badass bands of mine. Houston, Desperate to Faith, all kinds of just
Houston
bands.
fucking Sinner Disease comes from Oklahoma. Just to come fucking play here. Shout out to them. Fucking love you, Greg. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Damn.
Those boys like to drink.
They do, dude.
Texas beer.
Yeah, they like Texas beer. That's why they come here to drink our beer.
Pretty much. Who else?
If I live there, my liver might be a little bit
But I mean, like, I mean, and even like the rest of like the TXDM, like local bands like that, you got Prophecy and Demon Seed and
Demon Seed's fucking powerhouse.
dude, oh my god, those guys are fucking insane. Gruesome Fate, Embalm. The thing I love about Gruesome Fate is like they're really slow, but like it's really powerful. Like every time they play Lupus, like because it's so slow. Like and so like every time like the mosh pit happens in that song, everyone's just going like this really steady pace. And then when they kick in, like every time they've kicked in that song, I've always busted my ass at least twice. That's like one of the few bands I cannot stay standing up for the life of me.
Oh, yeah.
They're badass.
Oh.
Love those dudes. The Miz, the drummer there, is badass. Dude. Little kid, man. About your age, maybe younger, but
Holy fuck.
he's badass.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey man, I fucking dig that, dude. I like seeing people my age like getting into it, like starting bands and you know.
Playing with the old school bands, man, and that's what's so cool, man.
Yeah, because it's like
it doesn't have like.
It's always the drummers because old people like us can't play drums like that.
It's just an age, like it doesn't age, man. Death metal, old school death metal keeps going now, and I don't think it's ever gonna stop. Even though there's all kinds of stuff, with grindcore and deathcore and
metal,
black metal, but I think there's a certain like feel to old school death metal that just keeps going,
Yeah.
from back in the day.
I mean, probably the most genuine, I guess, between all of those, aside from that, is probably Slam. But but then again, Slam just kind of took like the most basic brutal parts of death metal and just like rolled with it.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to really do anything else except that, Which, hey, I love it because I saw some Foul Tripsy. They were fucking awesome.
That was a good show.
Oh, it was. And shit, I remember, because I don't think Andrew did it, or Patches did it when Stanix played the return show, but I remember him doing like a bunch of slam, just like girdles, and I was like, fuck, dude, little Patches can get down, man.
Oh yeah?
Like, that's another example of like, it's always cool to see like the up-and-comers playing with like the legends of like the scene, because it gives you a good taste of like what is and then what is to come. You know, like a good beat, like this is like passing the torch. Like you can look at like Rapid Flesh Eaters, and then you can look at like Exploder, for example, and like you know, Rapid Flesh Eaters guys have been around forever. They have a really good cemented legacy. They play with everyone that's come through, and then like you have Exploder, who's still fairly young, and like you know they have an explosive like future, like just the way they play in their style and everything. Like that's like. Makes you excited for like when they get to where Rapid Flesh Eaters is like what's next. Like cool, always cool to see like what the evolution is. So one thing I wanted to get into was I guess like the way you guys write your music, because one aspect that I really like is the way the lyrics are written. Like it's not what stereotypically you see in death metal, which you know is just like the same like repetitive like two topics. Like you guys actually like tell stories like throughout, like Splatter Patterns, Bible Belt, they tell stories and shit. But then I mean you got like Engulfed, which is just absolute just like terror and destruction. So like, where do you get that influence from writing from?
I don't know. I just think fucked up things sometimes. Like, man, that'd be a cool song. I try to make things mean more than one thing, you know. So a lot of the songs, if you didn't really know it, like Chick-fil-A, it's not about the restaurant, you know. It's about your mom or your girlfriend, you know, on the barbecue grill kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, I like to try to make things mean more than one thing for me.
My mom?
No, my
Maybe.
Shit. Your mom.
I don't discriminate, damn it.
All moms are equal on the barbecue.
Right.
So I guess, what is your main influences? Like, who have y'all looked at, like, growing up, like, being like, God, that band, that musician, that's like what, that's badass. That's what I want to try to do. Like, who was that for y'all?
Wow, that's a hard question.
You don't have
A lot.
A lot of
we definitely
you
don't
got-
have to narrow it down.
punk rock. And then you got
Yeah, I listen to a lot of punk rock.
me, it was Sepultura, Death, Terrorizer.
Oh
Punk
yeah,
Death.
Terrorizer's good.
And then I like Grave, Broken Hope,
Oh
Bolt
shit.
Thrower,
Oh, Bolt Thrower is fucking
you know,
awesome.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's a really good thing. Mentioning death, I really like. I love when people mention death because one, I know they're good, they are, but secondly, like it's just Chuck Schillinger. It's just like a marvelous human being. Like almost everything that man did in like the music industry was like you know, like they say like once in a lifetime, like musician, once in a lifetime athlete, whatever. No, Chuck Schillinger is like a once ever. Like you're never gonna have anyone who's gonna like equate to like what Chuck Schillinger was, like what he symbolized, and that's like, and see, that's what's cool to me because you know I listen to like a lot of genres of music. So when I see a musician metal that can stand out like that and contrast himself from everybody else, it makes it feel even more special because of the fact that this is like the main music I listen to, and to see this unique character that you'll never find anywhere else. It just shows like the diversity that like heavy metal has, like no matter where out you go or what you listen to or however. I guess being around for so long, you guys have to have like songs that like Born in the Underground, songs that you haven't played in a while that you probably still have like lyrics or like notes to. Do you have
We
those?
actually added a whole set that has never been played since
Early 90s.
probably 92-ish.
Whoa.
Like you were saying earlier, we started out playing thrash and then we decided we were going to evolve and do this death metal thing, and we trashed the entire set.
Oh shit.
That's done. A lot of that, some of that stuff exists.
You have to
And
fucking.
we had that split CD that we did with Corpse Crystal.
Yeah, that's right. There's like that, and I forgot who else was on it, but I was
Empty
looking.
Shell,
Yeah.
Severance, and Demoniacal Genuflection.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't hear the other two. I obviously don't know who the show is, but I didn't hear the other two. Do they still play?
Severance, please.
Severance plays here and there. Demoniacal Genuflection is still playing, but under a different name, doing a different type of thing. I can't remember exactly what it is.
Country.
Right now.
Bluegrass.
The thing that sticks out to me with the whatever that band has become now is the chick vocalist that they have. They do a Candlemass cover, and they kill it. I can't think, and that's hard to do, you know, to kill Candlemass.
Yeah, no, yeah, because Candlemass is like its own brand of special. It's kind of like it's kind of like back in the day when like no one would dare do a Van Halen cover or like a or like a Jimi Hendrix cover because you didn't want to fuck up what they did because like it was so perfect that we were like, okay, let's not try to like emulate that. If we do and we fuck up, people are gonna look at us like we're a bunch of dicks. That's why you don't see like a Van Halen fucking cover band like in the scene, even though you see like every other fucking cover band in the world covering a band. Like I don't know if y'all saw or not, but I forgot that award ceremony thing where that like mag or some shit where it's like best blah 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 and the DFW or some shit, best blah 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 this category, this category.
That's maximum.
Maximum Distortion.
Yeah,
Maximum bullshit.
yeah, maximum fucking buyout. But no, I actually remember like scrolling through their polls and like because like I want to see like the death metal, like the thrash metal like ones, and then like it was like best 70s tribute band, best 80s tribute band, best 90s tribute band, best death metal tribute band. It's like holy shit, how many fucking categories are there of fucking tribute bands?
Tribute bands are the thing, man. There's a million of them out there.
Yeah, and that's
for everything you could think of, you know, there's a tribute band for it somewhere, probably.
yeah, and it's flat out because they make money. Like the thing is, like we don't make money.
You get to go hear songs that you know.
Yeah.
Already know you've heard.
And you
I played in a Ramones tribute band for a pretty good while because I love the Ramones, you know.
Fuck yeah.
We dressed up like the Ramones and played 2 hours of Ramones songs. You know?
Have you ever seen Sedated?
That was
Oh shit.
Right now, I understand there's all this name whatever mess going on with Sedated, but for the record, Chris Sativa. The original Sedated was me and Chris and Joey and Nate.
Oh shit.
There's a new Sedated band playing out now.
Oh.
There's some sort of controversy over who stole the name. I don't know. I don't play in that band anymore.
Yeah. So it's just like whatever. Death metal motherfucker.
But I love the Ramones. You know.
Oh,
Basically, how that happened is when I got out of prison, Phil, who was originally with Interment, was living with me. Wanted me, got to start playing music, yada yada. He talked me into playing cover songs. I'm like, all right, I'll play some Ramones songs. So, kind of built the Ramones tribute band.
There you go.
Did that for a while. Started playing death metal again. Let's play our own songs instead of somebody else's.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I see. Because like, I feel like if you played in a cover band, eventually you're gonna be like, I want to write my own stuff now. Like, I don't know if it rings true for all cover bands. Because I've never been in one, and it's probably not something that I would want to do at this point. Already having my own home group. But like one thing I know is that it definitely brings in money. Like I definitely know that like when my mother, father, and I, when I was like 19 or 18, so it was a good couple of years ago. We went to a place in Fort Worth. Forgot the name of it. It was Dimebag and Vince always went there. A bunch of like old school rock people, like country people would go there. I forgot what it was called, but one
Billy Bob's?
Billy Bob's. Yeah, that's why they took me. Billy Bob's.
Billy Bob.
Exactly. And we saw a Aerosmith cover band. I forget the name of them, but they were awful because the singer was like. No, he was, but the thing was that he was off as fuck. The drummer was garbage, dude. Like, I don't know how you can fuck up Aerosmith drumming, but you did. And then after that, we saw a Guns N' Roses cover band that played right after them. And
Cover band night.
yeah, like, it's probably after one of their fucking songs or something, I wouldn't know. But, like, they were just as bad, but at least the singer had a good voice, so it was tolerable. But, like, halfway through, I'm like, Dad, this is stupid.
Here we go.
Yeah, we could, like, I don't know.
I think I would have said that through the real gun.
Yeah, nowadays, probably, for sure.
Talking about Aerosmith and Guns N' Roses. I saw Guns N' Roses open for Aerosmith.
Oh,
Did you go to that? The Starplex? Yeah, Axl Rose was on that
Back in the day.
got fucking tired.
Appetite for Destruction tour when they were like Kings, first coming out,
Oh, shit.
opening for Aerosmith, and Axl Rose was so fucked up he fell off the stage. It was terrible.
Jeez.
That's funny.
Guns N' Roses is a band to listen to on recorded live.
No. Yeah. But see, I feel that way for most hair metal bands. Like, I think like the only exception would be like probably like Rat, but like.
I don't know, man. Those bands are all about the party,
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Platform boots. Fucking Motley Crue, nice hairspray, and
Yeah,
like little hair knots.
Good times.
yeah. I'm prettier than your girlfriend.
Probably
But I'm gonna
probably
fuck your girlfriend.
probably get really drunk, get confused them for a chick, like, hey baby, how you doing? Like fucking fall over and then like you just like raise your hand like, oh, that's a dick. No. So the day we're recording this, y'all are playing a show at Tomcats tonight. It's Abel Barbosa's Crop Dust birthday and Jacob Marshall's birthday of Steinax. So why don't you give us the lineup for this show? By the way, since this has already happened by the time this goes up, the show is badass. Everyone killed it.
You missed out.
We're gonna kick ass. Or
If
we
you were
did kick
there, it was cool to see you. But if not, then you fucked up.
ass. Man, we fucking killed it that night.
Yeah.
I would have got Black Chamber and Electric Vengeance,
Yeah. Them two.
Crop Dust, the Steinax, and Interment.
We now close it out. Ugh. Yes, I love it when y'all close it out because to me, you guys are the ultimate closing band in the local scene because like just the way y'all end your sets is like the best way to end the show. Where like you'll stop playing like, all right, come on, get this fucking bit rolling. It's like, oh shit, do. And it's like, oh shit. Because I remember when y'all played, it was at Colby's birthday bash earlier this year. I remember, or the last band, and I had already like did my fill of moshing like at I guess like your last song.
Yeah.
Or I thought I did. It's like when the song stopped, or I thought it stopped, I'm like, whew, boy, that was crazy. And then like, and he's like, it's not done yet. Do. Like, oh shit. So, if you're going out, you should be there. If I saw you, awesome. If you did not go, fuck you. Now we're gonna end this off, but you're going to hear, I believe it is Bible Belt. I'm going to have to show y'all the videos and find out what's what. But I'm pretty sure it was Bible Belt. So why don't y'all tell me about that song in particular, like what's it about, like who wrote it, like just give us like a little backstory, if you don't mind.
Bible Belt would be about taking the various religions' Bibles and cutting the covers of the leather covers of those belts and sewing it and basically making a physical belt. It's more S&M than it is religion.
Oh shit.
Like I said, make things mean two things,
There you
We're
go.
down here in the Bible Belt, but I'm gonna beat your little Christian ass with it,
With like the fucking Bible leather shot is what I had
Exactly.
hung up on my fucking wall.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. Well, guys, I mean, there's really not much more to say. Y'all have been around for so fucking long, have played countless shows, played with a lot of really good national acts, local acts. You've seen it all. You're going to see a hell of a lot more. I mean, y'all guys have had a really good career. I mean, for a fucking local band, you guys have had a really good fucking run, and it's not even close to being over. It's fucking crazy. So I guess we can end off. What do you guys have to say to everyone who's like come out to shows, like fans who like buy merch and shit? Like, what do you guys say to those guys?
We're about to record something new.
Oh my fucking god! You heard it here. Yeah. If this was the first time y'all announced that, I'm fucking honored because
That's the first time.
Hell yeah.
We're about to record something new.
Hell yeah. You heard it here first, motherfuckers. Y'all gonna get something new. Guys, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah.
This has been DFW Metal Mayhem, the most brutal podcast in the Metroplex.
You're welcome.